Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel, the House of Shani. This is of course for Pisces Sun, Rising and Moon. But if you generally resonate with the Pisces energy, then this reading can also be for you. So I'm gonna do some astrology and then I'm gonna go to the tarot reading. So let's see what's in for you for the astrology for this month. So first of all, we have Venus going into the sign of Virgo, and Virgo is the seventh house, which means your partnership and your marriage. So having Venus in that house means that you'll be focused on your relationship, your marriage, and your one-on-one interaction with other people. So this is a month where you'll be focused on your friendships, relationships, marriage, whatever. So it could mean that there could be some miscommunication during this time with the people around you, or you could be, you could say the wrong thing, and you could say, or your partner might not be communicating really how they're feeling, because we have Mercury is in the seventh house and it's going retrograde. So things that you and your partners are bringing up things from the past. Okay, so and you might not see eye to eye, or you feel like you are not agreeing with each other. There could be sense of disagreement, but you guys are trying to work that out nevertheless, because we have still Venus in the seventh house, so you're still working out your problems with miscommunication. If you're single, this could be a person coming from the past, because Mercury again is things that are not resolved, things from the past that are not resolved. So having it in the seventh house, meaning that you could be getting some communication from someone who you have left also in the from your past life. And then we have the new moon in the sixth house. So essentially August is about August is essentially about focusing on resting and focusing on taking time to for your health, and taking time to exercise, go out, have your vitamins, etc. Really focusing on your health during this time, just because we have the new moon there. We have Pluto in the 12th house opposite this new moon, so health issues can occur during this time, so just be mindful of that. And as well as to that, we have the Mars squaring Saturn. So Mars is in the fourth house, and again we have disruption happening in your family or home life. Remember that we have Mercury is in the seventh house, which is the house of partnership, and then we have Mars in the fourth house. So there could be a lot of fights between you and your partner, or misunderstanding between you and your partner, and this could be causing you a lot of this can be a lot of anger and disruption. And then having Mars squaring Saturn and then opposite Venus. So you should be very careful during this time when Mars is squaring Saturn and opposite Venus, just because you can get into fights, you can experience delays, you can experience setbacks, challenges in your life in general, especially when it comes to your home life, your career, and then your personal partnership and your friendships. So I would say be very mindful during this time, because you could easily end a relationship, or you could easily end a career because of a disagreement between you and other people. And things can happen in the family in the family that could cause really a big issue for you. So just be mindful and careful of that. So let's see what's in for you for the tarot. Maybe the tarot has more to say about this. But then we have Jupiter also in the fourth house again. So it's with Mars. So it's kind of, I think Jupiter sometimes expands the energy of that planet. So Mars being the planet of aggression, expand aggressions. So having in the fourth house with Mars can be that, can be kind of explosive. So let's see more for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of August. Okay, let me sit straight. So, okay. So the cards are flying. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, being in a situation out of your control, trying to control the situation, but it's something outside of your control. Okay, but we're gonna get understanding of why the Hangman is here. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups, a time for celebration, a time for happiness. I'm gonna check all the cards and then I'm gonna start speaking about this energy. Okay. Okay. We have spoken about taking the time to rest. Okay, we've spoken about taking the time for yourself, taking the time to sleep properly, taking the time to eat properly, and taking the time to heal yourself, and take a time for for just process what's happening in your life, because we have here the Four of Swords in reverse, which means that you are probably overdoing yourself. Okay, probably overextending yourself. The first two cards are the Three of Cups and the Eight of Coins. You could be partying too much in order to forget. You could be overworking yourself just because you don't want to have the space to reflect and rest and give yourself time to heal. We have the Six of Swords. This month is about moving on. This is the month about, it's like you are in a losing battle, but you keep pushing. You keep fighting, and you keep holding on. Okay, you keep holding on to the argument, to the miscommunication, to what this person said, what this person did. But it's not, it's you need to move on. Okay, this is what the cards are saying, because the Four of Swords in reverse means that you are still holding a grudge. You're still in that space where you are holding on to the pain and the and all things that did not work out. And again, we have the Six of Swords asking you to let go and move forward. You cannot change what happened. Okay, that's why we have the Hanged Man, because it's something that was outside of your control, and it's time for you to move on and let go, especially with the Five of Cups here. So let's see what's this situation about. What is happening here? Okay, so we have the Sun. What is the situation about? Okay. Okay, so I feel like this has to do more with things not going your way. And also I also feel that you're stressed about achieving your goals and your dreams and ambitions, and also stressed out about your career and your job, because we have the Eight of Pentacles. It seems like you're not in the right, maybe you need to look for another job, right? Or maybe you need to look for new friends. Okay, because we have here the Three of Cups. So, and maybe your surrounding is making you more stressed. Your workplace and your friends. And then when we looked at astrology here, it is your relationships, your personal relationships, and your marriage, and then your home life or your family also is also contributing to the stress that you're having. But again, we have the Sun card, and this is kind of a really positive indication that you will move forward to a happier place, okay? But in order for you to do that, you need to kind of start seeing the situation from another perspective, that you are, sometimes we don't have control over other people's action, other people's words, and you cannot always, try to control things and try to change things. Sometimes it just happens the way it does. So let's see what's in for you in terms of the oracles. So let's see, Pisces. Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see, Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we have hopeless and helpless. Okay? Again, we are in that space where you are feeling helpless and hopeless just because life is, you feel like life is not fair to you. You feel like you are stuck you're stuck and there's nothing you could do about it. So let's see more messages. Open up. Okay? I think that when you're going through these things, sometimes you shut yourself, like you shut yourself down, and you're refusing to talk about your feelings. And that's why we have Mercury retrograde right now. It's just because it's now you are kind of, this Mercury retrograde is maybe leading you to isolation, and it's not really healthy for you, because when you are in that space of isolation, you tend to feel like the victim. Okay? You feel like things are not working in your favor, and then you end up being in that victim mentality. But it's important that you have healthy communication and being able to verbalize how you feel, because we have open up. So it's all about opening up, saying how you feel to others, and yeah. And then seek. So it's, this is a time to meditate. Okay, it's a time for pause and reflection, and time to rest and rejuvenate. Seek here is about seeking the answers. Okay, it's about connecting to God. It's connecting to spirituality. It's connected to your inner self, and it's about looking for the answers of what happened to you, and try not to see it from a point of view of the victim, but from a logical point of view. And then we have seek help. Also it's about seeking help. It's about opening up. So find the right people that you can go and talk to. Okay? Find your community, find your friends, your true friends who you can open up to. Observe. Again, so we have seek and observe. So this month is about observing what's happening around you. It's not about acting. It's not about engaging in, pick your battles. It's not about engaging in battles that will leave you defeated. So yeah. And then we have rebuild. It feels like this, yeah, it feels like you have lost something. Okay, a relationship, a job, a goal that did not work out, and you feel like you're helpless and hopeless. But yeah, this month is about rebuilding. It's about moving on and rebuilding from scratch. And within this process of rebuilding, it's important that you don't see yourself a victim, but being able to be strong again and rebuild and regenerate. So let's see more. One message for Pisces. Yeah, healing begins. Yeah, this is definitely about healings for you, Pisces. I think all the cards are stated clearly. So let's see, one last advice for Pisces. Yeah, awaiting results. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so that's why this month you are in the hanged man position. Because you are in a situation out of your control. And what's important is that you wait for the results. Okay, it's not you who is going to decide, it's someone else or another entity that's going to decide your fate or your destiny. And that's why you feel like you're agitated or anxious, because you have no control over the situation. And within that period of waiting, you need to release and heal and move on. So thank you very much, Pisces. If you need a reading, all my information are down below.